Hi guys, welcome back to another Unmask the Title. So today we're discussing something that's kind of been a trend on TikTok called What is Your Roman Empire? So basically, okay, let me bring up the definition of this thing. So in 2023, this became a trend where girlfriends started asking their boyfriends, do you ever think about the Roman Empire? And surprisingly, majority of the guys said yes. So then it became a concept of what is your Roman Empire? So what is the thing that is constantly on your head? Like 24/7, it pops in your head. So it can be any random topic. Okay?
Okay.
Nice.
So what is your Roman Empire? Give us an example so we can pick up
Exactly.
relate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So me personally, you might laugh at this, but for me, my Roman Empire is retirement. I know I'm a bit young to be thinking of that, not so young, but like I feel like him and I were constantly on we're like hamsters on a wheel. We're constantly working, we're constantly like doing things. And I don't say it in a negative way, not that like, oh, I'm nagging that we're constantly working, but I do think like, are we ever gonna retire? Are we ever gonna like sit back and just relax? And if that day comes, will I want to retire?
Hmm.
You know, like it's not I want to, it's just will I even want to retire? Because
Yeah.
I feel like I've kind of gotten used to this way of life of like, okay, we wake up, we go to work, we go to shoots, we go to this, and then we come home, and then again, we're like dead. We start the next day the same thing.
So you hate routine?
It's not that I hate it, it's just that this is our way of life. And honestly, yes, occasionally, physically, I do crave that like moment of peace, a day of just sitting down, not doing anything. But then, literally, if I'm sick and I'm at home for 2 days in a row, the third day I'm going crazy. I'm like, okay, like when is our next shoot? When is our next session? When are we doing something? When can I come back to the office? Like I was sick, like last week, I
Yeah.
think. And I was home for like 2, 3 days in a row. And I was just like, no, I can't do this. I mean, good for whoever can, but I can't do this. And it really made me think again about retirement. Like when the time comes, like hopefully, I don't know, when I'm maybe 60, 70, and I want to take a laid back way of life, let's say, I don't know if I will. Or if
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
think the people that are, at least in today's world where we're like working nonstop, I don't think you'll be okay with the fact that, okay, now I'm retiring, let me sit at home every single day. What are you gonna do at home every single day?
Exactly.
Sit back and do what? You
The
know?
only other way I can think about it is that I want to build up so much, let's say, fortune that I will be able to not retire in the sense of I'll just be senile sitting at home doing nothing, but rather travel, go on adventures,
Live the
and
life.
live the life. Yeah, like my retirement is not gonna be me, having a ladies book club and okay, today I go to this coffee shop, tomorrow I go to that coffee shop. Maybe I'll go to this coffee shop in Paris and tomorrow I'll go to that coffee shop in Venice, something like that.
How?
I don't
Okay,
know.
wait, but you have
We'll
like
figure that out then.
but you have like finite amount of countries. And then what are you gonna do?
Okay, I'm not gonna like literally change countries every day.
I know, but still, like,
Okay,
let's say
and
it takes
hopefully
like
by
10
then we
let's
have
say like
kids.
take 10 years to look at all the countries, go visit all the countries.
Well, first of all, I don't inspire to live that long that, I'll be like 100 and stuff.
Ouch. Got a little dark.
I'll rather live life, enjoy it, and goodbye. But like, no, okay, let's say hopefully by then we have our kid or kids. Occasionally you go visit one kid, then you go 5, 6 months, travel, do things on your own, then go visit the other kid. I also don't like the ones that are constantly with family.
Hmm.
I feel like it can be like a burden.
I think my Roman Empire would be, it's something that's always been on my mind, and I don't know why. It's a little bit dark. If you've noticed, I like to think about dark things.
Yeah.
True.
From our and question and answer session, and then this one. It's like, forget about the religious and Islamic way of explanation about this one. Just think about as if you don't know about heaven, hell, and how Islam explains this concept. But I always think, what would the earth look like when we are out of here? All of us. Like, it's obviously everyone at one day, their judgment comes, takes all of us out. What does earth look like on that day and after that?
Oh, that's so
It's
deep.
it's a sensation that I get whenever I think of it, and I always, now let me explain how Islam explains what would happen, right? So the day of judgment happens, and the mist comes, takes the believers, and the non-believers, experience the turmoil that happens, and so on and so forth. And then the way Earth goes about its
Disintegration
is that the mountains disappear or lift off of Earth, and then they collapse within Earth, and Earth just goes out of existence. But then let's put that aside and just say that, okay, when we're wiped out, Earth still is there. How does that look like? And I don't know why I'm thinking of that, but it's always been there.
Do you think we're gonna die soon?
No, it's just like, it's always there. Like, how does it look like? Like, how would it look like? What would happen to everything? It's just what's gonna happen. Yeah, in movies you've seen that, everything is very dead, and it starts to look very deranged, and everything looks very dark. I think cars are just...
I think it's opposite. I mean, okay, maybe initially, like, if there's no more people, it will look like a ghost town. But I think eventually, if we're like excluding the whole religious aspect of it, I feel like it's gonna become full of greens, and it's like Earth will like heal itself. Because, like, let's be honest, humans are like the worst. What do you call it?
Pollution causing beings.
Yeah, so I think humans are the biggest pollutant on Earth. So I feel like once we're not there, the Earth's just gonna heal itself eventually.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, for me, Roman Empire is financial freedom. When I go back to sleep, I always think of that. It's not that the financial freedom only, but it's also like, as you said, we are used to work 24/7, okay, without any break in between, and I don't like that, especially that my business depends on me. If I work, I generate money. If I don't, there's no income whatsoever. So I always think of this. When I want to work, I'll generate money. But if I don't want to work and I want to take a little bit of break to travel, as you said, I still have something that generates income for me. And this is what I always think of. And I'm trying my best to achieve it. Of course, it's very difficult.
What is your definition of financial freedom, though? Like,
so financial freedom does not mean that I want to be a rich man. It's not like that for me. But it's like, for me as a dentist, right? I work every single day. So it's very crucial for me to take 1 to 2 weeks of break to travel.
During the year.
Because if I do that, then I'm going to leave some patients without treatments, okay? And nobody is there in the clinic to work and treat those patients. So it's very difficult for me to decide on traveling for 1 week or 10 days. And this is our problem,
right.
For me and my wife. And it's always bothers me that I'm like,
You're financially restrained, basically.
Yes,
I don't think restraint, because the thing is, alhamdulillah, I think you're making money and you're able to spend on things that you want, but here, present,
of
in the
course,
moment.
yes, in the
And-
moment. But
and
if
then
I
when you
stop,
leave,
if I leave, then imagine that month will be very
Living-
difficult,
Hmm.
very limited with the income.
Funds.
So yeah, I'm always thinking of doing something on the side to try to help me in generating an extra income
Hmm.
for me to have a little bit of freedom. That's what I
Okay.
always think of
Hmm.
every single night, every single day.
I know there isn't, I mean, I'm going off a tangent here a little bit. I know there isn't ever going to be another Omar that can take your place, right? But wouldn't, like,
Maybe there will be.
no, but I think in terms of, like, for example, I'm a strong believer that unless and until you have your own business, no one is going to care about your business the way you do.
Exactly.
Right? So I don't think anyone is ever going to be
And
another
it's ju-
Omar.
It's not just my business,
Hmm.
it's my patients.
Right.
Okay? Not all of the patients will accept any other doctor to treat them. They got used to me, so I'm the one responsible to treat them. So it's very difficult for me now to bring someone new to take part of load from me to treat those patients.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. Like, let's say his business compared to our business per se is that, okay, yes, all clients expect Hamid Reza to be the one to oversee everything that's
And manage
related to
everything,
them.
yes.
Yeah. Not necessarily manage, but oversee.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they can accept, let's say, if I reply to a message or two
Yeah.
on his behalf, or,
Yeah.
you know, as like someone who's with him. But at the end of the day, they want his eye on it. But if he was to take a break, as long as he has certain steps in place, he can take a break.
Yeah, like for example, I mean, yeah, I haven't reached financial freedom, but I think in my field of business, I can put people in place that can do somewhat what I do, and I can oversee them remotely. Like, I don't have to be physically present to do, for example, a photo shoot or a video shoot,
Yeah.
because it's not as technical as being a dentist, right? So they can just
Yeah.
do what I do and still take good content, and then I can just keep the clients happy.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, you're right. I mean, I have always had this conversation with him. I'm like, bro, just open a clinic, open up 3 rooms, and you take one of the rooms, and the other 2 rooms are other dentists. Fine. Like, I understand that you're seeing the patients, and, you know, it all depends on you, but let them also do the work so that there's like passive income through their work as well. But then he's right. He's like, they're never ever going to be me.
Omar.
And secondly, they're never ever going to care about that clinic and its operations the way
True.
I would. No matter how much they make, it's not their baby, you know? And that's true. I mean, I'm facing it with my people as well.
Yeah, because you know, if we go deep into this, sometimes like in dentistry, I do everything, right? So patient got used to Dr. Omar doing their cleaning.
Right.
Cleaning is a simple procedure in dentistry.
Anyone
right?
can do
Anyone
it.
can do it, but they got used to Dr. Omar doing this. So I have patient coming from Abu Dhabi to do their regular checkup and cleaning. So imagine if I put someone else there, another dentist there, and when they come, I would tell them, oh, okay,
So and so will see you.
yeah, they're not gonna be happy
Yeah.
because these patients are loyal to me, so I have to take care of them.
Yeah.
And so this is
Eating at your brain.
eating my brain. You know, this is something really heavy on me
Right.
that I want to solve this problem.
Yeah.
So the only way to solve this problem is to find something else not related to dentistry. This is what I am thinking about.
Right.
Not related to dentistry, and do it aside
Right.
to give me a little bit of financial freedom.
Mm.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Whoever has investment opportunities and ideas.
Yes, bring it on.
Fatma, what's your Roman Empire?
Actually, it's a hard question. But like, if I think about what do I think while I want to sleep, usually I think about me.
Okay.
Okay, so like the idea is, I think if through that day I did well or no, like well to my wellness level. I think about the future, although I always say just live the moment, don't overthink about the future. But yes, I think about the future. What should I do? How do I improve myself? Let's say now as a wife, as a daughter, as to work. I always think what will happen, let's say 5 years.
From now.
Yeah, because I say what will happen, let's say to work. Will I just still be working what I'm doing now? Will I be like, let's say, famous? I don't know what. Like, I just keep thinking maybe in 1 year I will have a child. By that time, will I be a good mother? You know, I always think about these things. Part of improving myself is that deep thinking of what I did today and improving myself. I be like, okay, I did this and that today, but I didn't reach my target of the day. I didn't do what I planned in my mind to do this day. I didn't do any achievement today. So tomorrow I will try to be better. The day after I will try to be even more better. From now till the same day next year, I will try to be like much, much better, you know? I think related to the financial stability, I always think about, okay, maybe our culture is a bit different, but I always think that I want to be financially independent. Okay, we have like a money strategy in the house, but still I feel like I need to make my own money. I need to maybe, like I was just trying to tell him that day, I need to just have a good amount of money to invest in something that will have a good return for me. At the same time, it will help him because he will not worry about, okay, I need to bring that much of money to just help this house to move on. No, I'm also helping. So, yeah, I think about myself and also about other people.
You think about a lot of things.
Yes, that's why.
Do you ever stop thinking?
It takes me a lot of time to sleep, believe me. Wallah.
She's an overthinker, huh?
Listen,
The way Omar's like, yeah.
Yes, she is.
listen, I always try not to be overthinker and not to show people that I'm overthinker, but deep inside I know that I am. Okay, but I don't think about things that are silly and I should not think about them. I usually try to focus my thinking on things that are important in my life. That's why whenever something bad happens, what I do is that I go to someone special that he's a listener, which is my husband now. Okay.
Is he a listener though?
Yes. To be honest, yes, he is.
Okay.
Listen,
So
I feel like our podcasts are, improving their marriage life a lot.
yeah.
So I just go to him and then I start telling him how pissed I was through something that happened. I express my feelings. I tell him everything and then I just be relaxed and I stop thinking about anything. Okay,
Nice.
sometimes I be like, Omar, did I do something wrong? He'd be like, stop overthinking. I'd be like, okay, khalas. Then done. Cut.
Nice.
Next.
I mean, that's actually a really nice Roman Empire if you think about it. Like self-assessment, basically. That's what you do. If you were to put it into one word, is you're constantly assessing yourself.
Yeah.
to see whether you've been a good person or not, productive person or not.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing. I feel like a lot of people should do that.
Plus,
Not enough people assess themselves.
True.
Yeah. Plus, I feel that that's and like one of the points that I don't feel bored of my life.
Mhm.
It's not a boring life, but anyways, I mean, I try not to have a routine in my life. So I live the day and I plan for the future at the same time. So I have fun in both ways, and I'm not doing anything less that I have to do.
Nice.
I think she's always one that wants to go out. Yeah.
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
she's
No.
planning.
Yeah. Yeah, she's always thinking, where do I want to go now next? What do I want to do next?
You know, sometimes she has a plan for the whole week.
No
Wow.
way.
Yes. You don't know?
She knows that she's doing
I'll tell you
lots of things on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and so on, until I come back and I tell her that I'm not able to plan my next day. So how do you manage to do all of this in 1 week?
week.
You know.
You know, it was like always like this, and like usually uni days. Let's say in the weekend it was Friday, Saturday. So Sunday it was
Friday, Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday. No, Saturday, Sunday, because of the the uni off. So we go
Yeah,
to
Saturday, Sunday's off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go to the clinic on Monday. So I used to plan that Monday, first I'm going to the university to do this and this and this patient. And then next day, no, not next day, sorry. When I finish, I need to go do this and that. The next day, I'm going out. Okay? So where I'm going out, I do my plans, I do the schedule.
She does a schedule for going out.
Yes. Starting from this
she has
time.
a lot of friends. And trust me, she goes out every single day with a different friend.
Yes.
MashaAllah.
So I just set the time of the departure and the arriving time. Okay. And then I do it. I plan. Sometimes like things happens and then there is
How dare they?
nothing happens like in a day. So I just change plans. I have plan B.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. But
So
after-
question, what is your plan for tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Saturday.
Mm.
He's going to the clinic. So I was planning just to sleep well, and then waking up, I'll just eat.
What time are you waking up?
No, the time of waking up. Don't ask me, please.
Yeah.
On my day off, don't ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I'm having plans of Sunday. Sorry, not Saturday.
Sunday, we know, I think she goes to her mom.
No,
every Sunday?
it's Monday.
Monday.
Every
Yeah.
Monday you go to your mom.
Yes.
Yes.
See, خلاص,
But
Monday's a done.
Sunday she already asked me for something. She wanna go with her friend.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
But-
she
Where you
planned it since yesterday or the day before.
I didn't
Right.
plan it. You know, I just went back home and I was like, listen, there is a plan and I'm not sure that I want to go.
Hmm.
You know, there is some certain things that if I'm sure that I want to do it, I just go tell him, I'm doing this. Is it fine? Do you have any plans on that day? He say, no, you can't go. Okay, fine. But there is some plans that I am not sure that I want to do. So I go take his opinion that, should I go or no? He'd be like, if there's nothing, he'd be like, خلاص, go have fun. If there is something, he'd be like, but we're having this on that day. I'd be like, oh, okay, I forgot, sorry.
خلاص, you go and cancel the plan you kind of didn't want to go to.
Yeah.
You know, he's still guilty. If anyone asks, Omar said don't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it worked. Like this system, it worked when we were preparing for the wedding. I wanted like to take. I know it's just another topic, but anyways.
We've gone off topic. We don't really care.
Yes, I know. Anyways,
This is us. So whatever.
this is us.
Yes, I think
You're always strict on the topic.
Yeah, I think Omar and I were thinking on how the hell does this relate to the Roman Empire? Can we come back to the topic?
But we can't now.
Yeah, because
We're
I
too
need
deep.
I need to say what I want to say, and then you can go back. Anyways, I wanted to finish everything just a week before the wedding,
Okay.
so I can just relax. So what I used to do, it was Ramadan. So in the beginning of Ramadan, I had in mind, like I had a list on the phone, what I wanted to bring and what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So I have the week, and I'm not joking. The week is still on the phone. So it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. And then morning, I have this and this and this. This is before iftar. After iftar, I need to go there and I need to grab this and I need to bring that.
Okay, I have a question. So how does it relate to the current system that you were talking about? Even I got lost here.
Planning.
I'm sorry. This part, even I got lost.
Planning for tomorrow,
Okay.
for the future, because I'm planning to take a rest just a week before the wedding. So I need to plan the.
Ahead.
The
to-
Ramadan of the wedding. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's why. So yeah, this is my planning. So and yes, I finished just a week before the wedding and I relaxed the week.
To be fair, like, okay, I plan too, but I'm only planning our work.
You're just planning like day ahead, and then the week ahead is just
I
work
mean, now-
schedule for
yeah.
shoots and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
That's
of
it.
staff, we have to plan.
Yeah.
Before even those was like 2 days in advance.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Hey, what do we have? Oh my God. Speaking of planning, you know how much we suffered because of lack of planning? He would get phone calls from clients and he would just be like, okay, let's plan. I can come for this shoot on, let's say, I don't know. Like today's Monday, he's promising a shoot for Thursday. Then he would call me, and this is like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah,
And then he would call me, Yalda, we have a shoot on Thursday at 12. Okay. I would write it somewhere in a book or something for me to remember.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, like 45 minutes later, he calls me, Yalda, we have a shoot on Thursday at, again, 12 p.m. with another client. I'm like, excuse me, but we already have a shoot at that time with another client. How? And then he'd be like,
don't tell
"Oh."
him. Don't tell him, Habibi.
I know
He
him.
knows.
Now you're
He's the
telling me your
client.
secrets, yeah?
No, it's okay. Now it's no longer like that.
Yeah.
Then like, it would occasionally happen, not every time. But then I would be like,
This is prior to introducing ourselves to Google Calendar.
Yeah.
so wait, then we progressed to me writing it on a proper sheet, and then I would send him a photo. Okay, like, hey, this is, keep it in your WhatsApp gallery wherever you would look. Just refer to it whenever someone calls you to plan a shoot. He would still manage to double book things.
Yeah, because what I would do is I wouldn't tell them, okay, allow me to check my schedule and get back to you. I just be like, yeah, sure, yeah, done. Like I wouldn't
Yeah.
even look at the paper,
Yeah.
you know?
Put it as a wallpaper on your phone.
No, now what I do is when my client asks me for a shoot, I'm like, I don't know. I'll check my schedule, then I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And then that way we don't get like double bookings on the same session.
Eventually, like we went through so many apps, so many different schedules until we landed on like Google Calendar.
Calendar, yeah.
So now it's synced. He opens it, I open it. We both know what's happening. Although he still sometimes promises people things or plans dinners and
Then
stuff.
I don't put it on the Google Calendar.
Yeah.
You forget.
You know, like it has reached a point where now we plan our like outings with friends and stuff as
On
well
Google
on that
On
same
Google.
calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
like sometimes like our shoots.
Even our
yes,
going out.
even our
Yes.
outings. Like I literally have, like, if you open our calendar, there's a section that's called like Yalda nail appointment,
Yeah, wallah.
Yalda Fatima hangout. Just so he knows I'm not there at that time, so he
yeah.
cannot count on me to do certain things.
Okay.
You know, in that sense. Or like, okay, we have a dinner plan. If we're going to schedule anything, of course, we have a team who can go do
Yeah.
certain activities. But if anyone wants to meet with us like directly, no, we can't, we're not available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does, yeah,
It's-
like, honestly, kudos to you. I think planning your life is a beautiful thing. It really helps with getting things done. But yeah, sometimes it's too much. Personally.
I don't know, but I'm comfortable.
Exactly. I'm saying personally, for me, it's a bit too much sometimes. Like, I need a bit of, okay, like, randomly, I want to go out.
Yeah, I do it, like the random things on my
It's not written
days.
random thing to do.
on the non-planned days. But especially now after marriage, I don't know, it's hard to plan things. So that's why I was like going deep into too many things. That's why I lost.
Mm.
So now, starting from like just 2 days before, I started grabbing my things and now I'm starting planning.
Planning again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Whatever works for each person, I think that's the way to be. He likes to be on, if he could, he wouldn't plan anything.
Yeah, I just
Me too.
Yeah.
That's exactly me.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
when I also ask him on like random occasions, let's go out. No, I can't. I need to know in advance if we're going to go out. If I
Believe
tell him
me.
in advance, no, I cannot think now.
Yalda, believe me, even if you plan, believe me, when the day comes,
I'm tired.
I'm
right now.
tired. You didn't remind me.
Yeah.
Well,
Why-
every time, it's reached the point. The other day, I saw a coffee shop was advertising on Insta. I saw it. First instinct was to tell him, let's go. I looked at him. I'm like, let's go. Then I'm like, you know what? I will not go with you. I'll go with my friend. And I said it to his face. And then he
Well,
got
okay,
upset.
go.
He's like, go. But yeah, every time, you know how many places I have sent to him as reels? Let's go here. Let's go here. Okay, we will go. We will go. The day comes, let's go. No, I'm too tired right now. Okay, let's go tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow we'll see. Tomorrow, let's go. No, it's my only day off. I need to rest.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I get it now. I see how tired he is during the week.
يا أخي والله I'm tired too.
I'm tired too, but خلاص, leave him go out. He's
Yeah.
tired. He want to stay home. خلاص, let him
But
stay
you
home.
know,
Khalas,
he's my partner.
just drop him off to our house and just take Yalda, and then I'll do vice
You know, I
versa.
chose to date
Exactly.
you, not date
Khalas.
Fatima.
He doesn't have the ability even to change,
Listen, okay, I'll give you a tip.
to drop him.
I'll give you both a tip. You know, I am so mesmerized and amazed by
Yeah.
how off topic we are.
Yes.
But I don't give a
Me-
shit.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll give you a tip, okay? Maybe go out on 10 outings back to back without us and let us miss that. Let us be like, you know what? I want to come out with you this time.
Tell me, when was the last time you and I went out?
This has nothing to do with what I just said.
But I mean, like, it's not been like, oh, we just went out. That
No.
now you're not missing it.
No,
There have been times where it's been months
No,
that we
I
didn't
was-
go out and you still didn't miss going out with me.
I meant let's just keep going out, okay? and then
Endlessly.
I'll be like, you know what? Let me go out there this time.
Hamid,
Something like this.
Don't try. خلاص والله. Don't try.
There's no resolution here because it's not a matter of, oh, I know you will not miss going
which
out.
coffee shop you wanted to go to?
I will not say their name. They're not sponsoring this show.
Just tell me so I can promise I'll take you.
It's the one in Dubai Hills. I showed you. They had a nice pistachio cake.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't remember the name. She doesn't know the name.
I
so
know
when
the name. I followed them.
Okay. No
Nice.
promises, but I might take you there.
In the
Recorded, by the way.
foreseeable future, huh? Not unforeseeable future.
Yeah.
Maybe. Foreseeable, maybe.
Well, see, this goes back to my retirement Roman Empire thought.
See, it keeps you on your toes, you know?
No,
like,
wallah,
this
see,
type of
like-
lifestyle keeps you on your toes.
No, okay, but it does make me question, like, okay, Yani, you're the person I've chosen as my lifetime partner.
Okay.
Time comes for us to retire. What will we do? I feel like either you will not work or you're just gonna, خلاص, he's gonna sit at home every day, all day long.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get tired of it.
No, but yeah, you're never in the mood to go out.
Yes, but that does not mean he's gonna stop working and just sit at home.
That's what I'm saying. Either he's
I don't
gonna
think so.
constantly work,
Yeah,
or khalas, he's just gonna give up and
Yeah.
like sleep
because
at
No,
home.
I don't think I will just retire and sit at home and do nothing.
That's
basically.
the other thing, by the way. You know, I
I
was
cannot
thinking.
do this.
We can do gaming.
Yes,
Even
but for
how long, how much?
But for how long?
By the
2,
way,
3 days maximum.
another thing that makes me think, like the whole in the topic of retirement, is that our lives are becoming so expensive as well. Like when you think about it, our grandparents, they had proper retirement. I feel like when I look at our parents, they're still not retired. And I don't see them retiring anytime
They're
soon.
young.
Okay, no, but like
still
some
very
of them
young.
are like 60. Back our grandparents' time, by 60 they were retiring. Now our parents at like 50, 60, they're not close to retiring.
Yeah.
Even if they want to, okay, unless they had a really, really good business, they cannot really retire. I'm like, okay, by our time, what's the expectation?
You know, you brought a very good topic, because the other day I was speaking to my friend in regards to this topic. So he's telling me I'm very tired. I'm working constantly, nonstop. I don't have time to see you. So I said, yeah, you know, if you say this to your family or to your father, he would tell you, you know, back in the days when I was in your age, you know, I was doing this, doing that nonstop. Don't just say I'm tired. You're just too young. For me, the time has passed, and now life is totally different. Things are getting so complicated, very expensive, and we're living in the time of, you know, things are going very fast, and if you stop, you're gonna
Lose out.
everything, literally. So we're working so hard to pay bills. It was different back then, you know. Yes, they were working, but not like us. They were working, but they're not under stress like us now.
Yeah.
So
I think the biggest difference I would say is, for example, let's say they wanted to communicate. Now, my mom is not that old, like she's in her 50s, right?
Yeah.
So going back 50 years ago, there were no phones and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And by the
No
time
cell phones.
no cell phones. And by the time she was in her 20s, did they bring the, you know, the black and white screen Nokias and stuff?
Yeah.
So before all of this, whoever wanted to communicate officially, what were they doing? Like, what the hell were they doing? Whatever they were doing, the communication was at least taking one full working day to reach them. Whatever, letters,
Yeah.
aslan. We didn't even have fax back then.
Mm.
So the communication was either by phone call or official letter being sent from point A to point B. Then point B has to answer to point A. That takes another working day. Nowadays, it's either email, which subhanallah, everyone expects that you're sitting on your email. They expect you to reply right then and there.
Immediately, yeah.
Or WhatsApp. And your WhatsApp is as if they're sitting in your head. They expect you to reply right then and there. Past 6 p.m., past 10 p.m., no problem. Reply to me.
It's phone.
I'm seeing you online.
Yeah, yeah.
Why aren't you replying to me? Habibi, it's working hours are done. I don't want to reply to you, you know? But
Yeah.
today's world is like that. You're like online 24/7.
Yeah.
And stress levels are through the roof. And I think that's why she's thinking of, are we ever going to retire? Because we are always online. It's like you're not a physical being anymore. You're a physical being online
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
24/7.
I feel like, you know, the whole like meta universe and all that, we're already pretty much there.
Yeah.
Everyone feels like you should be on constantly 24/7. You can do everything 24/7.
The other day I spoke. We had a dinner with someone, and he's I think he in his 60s, and so he's living our life, and he's lived the life prior to technology and all that stuff. And then I sat down, and I don't know what I said that
someone like a client messaged you, and it was like 9:30 p.m. at like a dinner.
Yeah, and we were having like a proper dinner with them, and they had come from abroad just to see us. And so I was like, I can't reply to them. What's wrong with people? Like from at this time, there's no way I'm gonna reply to them. And he clicked something in my head, and he said, you know, I'm in my 60s. Until today, I'm always online. Today's world, you're not online, you're losing out. You're not gonna be able to pay your bills. So pick up the phone and answer him. And he's like, no matter the time of day, no matter what it is, answer him. And when it's coming from a 60-year-old man who's lived both sides of generation, when he said that, I'm like, khalas, there's no excuse for me.
Yeah.
Because he's like, if a client calls me now, I'm going to pick up the phone. Because if I don't pick up the phone, the pace of the world, the speed at things, the way the speed things are moving,
someone else is going to answer.
Someone else is going to answer that phone call, and someone else is going to take my client, because there's so much competition.
True.
And the competition is visible by just by your phone through Google. You know, you just type in 10 other people that do the same thing that I do, pop up. So if I don't answer him, someone else will. So answer him.
So again, are we ever gonna retire?
So it clicked in my head. You know, it was becoming a habit to certain clients that I wasn't replying to them after 6, because I needed that mental break. But now I'm like, shit. You know, every time I don't answer to someone and I wait for like 10 minutes, I'm like, never mind. Let me answer.
Yeah.
That was surprising. I didn't expect someone of his age to say that.
Yeah.
I feel like I always thought that their generation would be the type that'd be like, no, it's okay. Back in the day, we didn't have these things. No need to answer. But he was the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I mean, mashallah, he's successful. So.
And he was right. He was right. She always tells me to, you know, stop answering patients after you come home.
No, not after you come home. It's after 12 a.m.
Yeah.
Or 1 a.m. You know, sometimes patient even at 3 a.m. they send.
Yeah, but I can't.
You know how it is. Instagram is like this. I mean, he doesn't reply at the same time that patient is going to see 2, 3, 4 other ads from other clinics similar to what he's offering. So the differentiating factor is the customer service and the responsiveness. And that's just the winning point, I think, at this point. If he's not answering, and if he's not online 24/7, someone else is online 24/7 until he can bring someone else that just does the initiation of the conversation, and then maybe he can take his foot off the gas.
Yeah.
Yalda, you want to take it?
I think there is room in that aspect. I think there is room for offloading only that aspect, because that's something that you can delegate. That's something that someone else can take off.
But then who is willing to stay up till 3 a.m. to answer?
Only Omar.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we go back to the whole, no one's going to care for your business the way you care for it.
True.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they ask deep questions in regards to dentistry and to the things that I'm offering. So
it's your methods. No one's going to be able to answer it other than you.
So I'm the only one responsible for this.
No, it's okay. Now I get it. I told you. I had like...
But she's learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had just to understand the idea. Now it's fine. But don't sit with me and just scroll. Anyways.
That's another different topic.
Anyways, just to respond like what you said about the retirement. For me, what I imagine myself, what I will do when I'm older, I think we both will keep on working until we reach to a point that physically we can't continue working. By that day, of course, like let's say after 50, if we keep on working hard from now till that time, we will have like other source of income than dentistry, inshallah. So after 50, yes, let's okay. I'm 25 now. Till 50, it's 25 years. We will travel, of course. We will live life, of course. But I mean, after 50, it will be like more. So now the work is more than fun. So it will be reversed after 50, let's say. Yeah, and maybe they will be like, let's say, he will have a clinic, for example, and he will keep a dentist working in the clinic. He can, like, let's say, go like 2-3 days a week. So it will be less than now.
So
So
he's
there
still
is no
there.
like official retirement, but there is official rest.
There's
like that.
some point in life that you're gonna have to delegate, because see,
You're back.
although our businesses are quite different, but it's also kind of similar in terms of you have a business and so do I, right? And it came to a point where I physically couldn't attend every single shoot. One being that the shoots, alhamdulillah, were increasing, so I couldn't be at two places at once. And second, my back was giving in. You know, the amount of strain that my back was enduring is almost similar to the amount of back pain a dentist endures as well.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of camera gear and things that I have to carry during the shoots for a long number of hours. Then I was always having this debate with her that, you know, I want to delegate, but I don't think it's going to be the same. And until my body is like, no, you really have to give up. Like, you have to give in and delegate. And then when I did I see the beauty in delegation and leading a team, allowing them to take over some aspects. Like, I don't know, let new patients that come in go to the new dentist, do their cleaning. That's passive income, you know? So I think the beauty is that you just have to kick in to a different gear, inshallah, not until your body gives in, but to a point where you're like, you know what, let me give it a try. And I think currently maybe just physical space is your restraint for doing that. Inshallah, once a new clinic comes through with more rooms, maybe new patients, khalas, you take it, you know?
I always say that as long as my body is allowing me to continue, I'm continuing like that.
For sure.
Until I reach to the point that, you know, my body and my brain is giving up. At that point, I will have to find solutions like bringing
delegation. You want to push that far and then decide to delegate?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I have a different plan right now.
Yeah.
Not to have something big in regards to dentistry.
You want to step away from it a little bit.
Yes, just a little
and
bit. Just
increase your footprint in something non-digital.
Exactly.
Maybe your clinic will become the clinic as it is now, but you want to increase your footprint in the business that you're creating right now.
There you go.
Makes sense.
Nice. And next he will be a VIP dentist.
Yeah.
Inshallah.
I like the way she thinks.
Yeah.
It's all the planning.
Yeah.
Yes. You don't know,
She
but
said-
she has a plan. 5 years from now, Omar will see only 2 patients a day.
That's why I don't sleep.
Listen, it becomes at that point, it's like...
In a good way, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
2 patients will cover my entire month. Yeah, sure, why not? You know, I'll see 2 patients. I'll take that.
He will have a rest. I will have a rest.
So,
See, that's why she wants him to have a rest.
because she wants to have a rest.
So she can have a rest.
That's
Yeah.
Fatima intertwines into everything.
That's why when you told me what's your Roman Empire, I told you it's me. Because I think about myself and I think about everyone around me to keep everyone happy.
So that you will be happy.
Yes.
Guys, do not destroy her. She's not self-centered. She's far from it.
Yeah.
If you know her,
She's self-aware.
yes. If you know her, she's not self-centered. Yeah. I'm just, avoiding the destruction in the comments. Recently we've been getting a little bit of destruction in the
haters.
comments.
Yep.
Come
Yeah.
for me.
a little bit towards Omar and a little bit towards Yalda.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it helps the engagement. So please bring it on.
Yeah.
You are self-centered.
I'm not.
Fatma is self. Tell everyone you're self-centered so we can get engagement.
I am self-centered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we kind of hit on each of our Roman empires a bit.
Wait, I have another question, very off topic for Fatma.
Tell me.
Is your money and his money is your money?
No.
No, his money is our money and your money is your money.
No. My money is... Okay, I will give
Omar is smiling.
percentage. My money is like 70% mine,
Okay,
30% ours.
okay.
His money is 50% his,
90% ours.
50% ours. Okay? The 30% that it's my money.
No, well, you said 30% ours. So,
Oh, I mean, no, I mean, sorry, yeah, true. Which is ours.
okay.
Sometimes let's say I want to do an activity,
Mm.
I want to eat something with him, I mean, I want to invite us to anything, I pay it
Okay,
because like it will be something from me.
right.
So that's why it's the 30%.
Okay.
Yeah. And his 50%, it's on another things.
Mm.
It's on the groceries, house, bills, I don't know what. Yeah.
Nice.
Car, everything.
So, but my question is that did not make 100%. Where's the other 20% coming from?
Which
You have
20?
30%. He's bringing 50%. That's 80%.
It's
La.
from my 100 and he has
Okay.
100.
Okay.
From his 100,
But still,
There
you're
is-
missing 20%. I
It's
think it's
also
coming
Omar.
from Omar.
Yeah, it's also me. So I'm covering, let's say, 80%, I would say. Okay.
yes, okay, 50% from his money covers 80% of our expenses. The 30% of my money covers 30% of
20%.
Oh man, this is gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
She's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I wanted to drop this.
You
in.
get me, right?
No, I don't get you.
Yeah.
We're 50-50, so this side of the table doesn't get you.
Sometimes, listen,
Sometimes I
you-
would like to get you.
Sometimes you don't write it on a paper that
No, it's not about paper. I just wanted to hear your opinion.
You wanna see? I write down everything.
No, I just want to get your opinion on the money situation. Yeah.
No, we're not
Even
doing
Karak.
50-50.
I will see it after. You reminded me of my friend. Whenever I pay for her or she pays for me, and we be like, okay, there is 50 fils left. Next time, whenever I buy you something, I will give you the 50
La.
fils.
Okay, no, not 50 fills.
No,
but
we're
like,
just joking.
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, anyway, we're 50-50. We don't get you, Fatma. I don't think he also gets you, but he has no choice.
Maybe you get it?
Yeah, I get you.
Maybe it's the Middle Eastern thing that
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
This is by the way,
Yes.
be thankful that I'm giving the 30%, okay?
Mm.
Because there is some women they give 0%.
and they take 100%.
Yes.
Yes, I know this.
They don't work. They have no money
But I
income.
didn't say anything.
No, I'm not telling you. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm telling Hamid.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
wallah, he's the best, wallah.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Cute.
And I'm the
Um,
best. Thank you.
I think whoever's watching up until this point, I have one advice. I think it's really helpful. Whoever wants to fix some, issues between the two couples and they're like kind of shy to say it to each other, podcast is the way to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. It just, like you said, it's like becoming a therapy.
Yeah.
It's like you're learning things about him and he's learning things about you,
But
and it's seeded into his subconscious. So he now knows what you like and dislike. He now knows what you think, how you think.
it's wrong. Let me tell you something. I talk too much. So
That's exactly the problem. He hasn't been able to gather information when you're alone.
no, because I talk too much,
Huh?
just in the 1 year of engagement,
Okay.
he already know so many things about me. Like, let's say 90% of Fatma.
Okay.
Okay.
But the
He
point where
doesn't talk in podcast, and he's not that kind of person that he shows 100% of his personality to all people.
I know.
Like he is selective. So I know him
Mhm.
since a very long time before the podcast. Yeah.
She just wants to say, you know, the podcast is not the way to go.
Yeah.
We all know there were certain things in previous episodes that has been on your nerves while you were being married, and you said it on the podcast, and
No,
now he's
but-
adapted
no.
and you've adapted.
Because, I'm an open book.
Uh-huh.
So I always tell him whatever bothers me, I go and tell him, Omar, this is bothering me.
Conclusion. Fatma's good. You don't deserve her.
No, wallah, he's good.
No, we'll just
Yeah.
like to tease you.
Yeah,
You are
I know.
good.
Thank you.
But I genuinely think there were some things that I didn't know about Yalda, which I do now because of the podcasts
Yeah.
and because of these sit
The
downs.
gifts.
Yeah. See?
I still haven't received anything.
Just go watch our podcast. I'm pretty sure
Even
there are some things she
flowers.
learned.
Of course.
Yeah. She just wants to deny it and say, I know
Exactly.
everything.
No,
Yeah.
wallah, I know
She doesn't want to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Wallah,
It's
I
it's okay.
Yeah.
You know everything.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And let us know in the comments, what is your Roman Empire? So what is the thing that is constantly occupying your head? Whether it's retirement, whether it's financial freedom, whether it's the end of the world, whatever it may be. And see you guys next time. And before I forget, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. See us on every platform out there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.